What is up, gamers? I'm coming at you live and alive from awful allergies. Ugh. Ugh. Live alive. Yeah, sure, why not? Honestly, at this point, Peck will make phone calls. What's up? How we doing? Oh yeah, there's the sound. That's what I want. Okay. Nice. Yeah, allergies are kicking my ass today, and I don't want to. I don't want to take the drowsy stuff because I'm afraid I'll fall asleep in my chair or something. But maybe I might have to. I'm really sneezy. I'm sneezing a lot. Why is B Shonen Kiri? Are you thinking of Majima? Are you? Did you mean to say Majima? Oh, Majima and Kiryu's son. Oh, you know what? I kind of see it. I kind of see it, honestly. They have a long lost son, all the way in the in-universe equivalent of India. Wow, that's way out of sync. Hold on, what the heck? What are you thinking with that? That's okay, right? Yeah. He's got the facial expression of Kiryu in Majima's eye patch. Yeah, you're right. Maybe that's what happens to Kiryu in like a Dragon 9. Anyway, how we doing? Hope you're doing well on this Saturday, gamers. 9-Infinite Wealth, yeah. No, it's actually like a dragon. It's actually Yakuza 9 Infinite Health. Sounds like somebody hasn't played Dragon's Fury. DS6 Extreme Dark Souls Paradise. Yo. Wait, do they need DS Fix for the current? Oh, wait, you're not playing remastered then, I guess. Didn't they remove that from storefronts? It's way too hot in there. Yeah, I agree. It's like cloudy today, which is good. We didn't have much clouds for a couple days. Oh, you just already had it. I guess you don't lose your copy if you already have it. I probably have Prepare to Die as well. And I have remastered on my Switch. It's actually pretty cool to play Dark Souls on a Switch. Yeah, that's ideal. I actually really like it. Honestly, yeah. Dark Souls 3DS. That would go hard. Really the Super Mario 64 DS of Dark Souls games. Honestly, the Xenoblade Chronicles 3DS version of Dark Souls. The Dark Souls of Persona. Yeah, it was kind of cool what they were doing with the 3DS for a while. It just seemed like such a fleeting moment. Oh yeah. If what they're talking about with the Switch 2 is that it's basically going to be as powerful as a PS4, portable gaming is so back. Like, it's already kind of back with the Steam Deck, but if Nintendo gets on the train, we have never been more back than we are now. But even then, I think the smaller forward factor did a lot for it as well. It was, you could carry it in a pocket. That will be pretty nuts. Yeah. It's happening. It's happening. It's good. They're gonna do it. Scarlet for City. They could release a 3-pack. Put all the Dark Souls games on a single cartridge. I'll buy the heck out of that. Anyway. Ace Attorney. Laws. We're back to this. We're back to the Korean storyline. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. It's like kind of both. I guess everything kind of comes back together in this one or something. I don't know. Maybe. Hoping for the best. Gaming. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and start then. I might take it a little easier on the voices today because of allergies. Oh, nice. Awesome. Trials is pretty good. Thanks for stopping by, though. Hope you have a good one. Have a good stream. Have a good Dark Souls gaming session. See ya. Okay. Okay, we're gonna select from the episode. Okay. Starting now. Gaming. What in the world?
It's time for a revolution.
Roll credits. What is the what?
Who's there?
Oh, this is Pluton Punisher.
Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
What's with the Rafa costume?
Good people of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this.
Kurain? Is it Kurain?
Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is
Oh my
now.
god, it's bum rap
The
Rainy.
Defiant Dragons have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb.
Okay.
And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest.
Oh my god, this really is like a dragon.
Complete.
Oh, we're at the Right Anything Agency. I thought we'd be gallivanting in Kurain. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Kurain. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Yeah. Dirk, what are you up to this time? Oh, okay. Is this the part where Apollo's just gonna be vague the whole time? When he clearly knows way more than he's letting on? Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? Wow, we're just saying it? Alright, GG's, wrap it up. We don't need to go any further. You could say that, but it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? What? Come on. What is this pacing? Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy who was on TV. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Korean, and boy, are my arms tired. Oh, you're very funny. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming, or hallucinating, or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. Oh my gosh, you too. First Phoenix and now you too. Never telling anybody anything about yourself. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Trucy, what do you say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm going to regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with, too, but... The fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10+ years, and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly, I need details. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hold your horses. It feels like they retconned everything else out and started over. This is it now. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Dirk. That's my first question. Dirk. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmadi. Oh. I'm, a rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way. Wait, what do you mean by headache? Trucy? You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. Okay. Alright, sure. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Korean, I'm like the boogeyman, a tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. That's the laser real catch, son. I'm talking bride material. You need to stop talking right now. Wait, what? Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Dad. She's a plucky one, all right. Someone pluck me out of my misery. What were you thinking, dude? Hi, Miiverse. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What were you thinking? I have so many questions. That's horrifying. Thank you. Now about that man who raised you business. Foster father. Okay. All right. We have no reason to hear this guy out, but I guess we'll go ahead and do it anyway. What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Korean. Did I never mention that? Oh, so you grew up in Korean? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? No, it's just I was raised in Korean when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. I'm glad we're coming out and saying it. How come you never told me? I feel like I could change the color correct. Maybe I need a little more saturation or a little less brightness, maybe. Or maybe some more contrast. I don't know. I don't really know what any of these words mean. Okay, that makes it go. Okay, that's a little washed out. That's a little too little. Maybe I need more saturation. Yeah, that's a little better. Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow, that's a really long time. Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. Okay, so basically we're harboring a fugitive in this building right now. Is that what you're saying? Did you cross the border illegally and come here? Like, how did that work? Maybe he actually did beam. I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, look, sometimes you just gotta run away to the United States to cope. Sometimes this happens. You don't worry about it. It's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not true. Or I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? Request. I need to get my hand on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure in Kurain. That's where you come in. Okay. You're gonna help me do my biggest heist yet. I'm assembling a team. The Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time. No way. So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Ha 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 ha. Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on, I think I read something about this on the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room? That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes, baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Just do a crime with me. Don't worry about us getting back there, considering I'm not supposed to be here and I'm wanted. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village. Kurain Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Kurain. Spirit mediums. Right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. Archie like archaeology. Very cute. My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. Ponder the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief? Most likely. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? Oh great, it's Dats. Looking at me with those big old eyes. My compatriot Dats says Dr. Buck has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dats. I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? What happens if I say nope? I want to know what happens when I say nope. I haven't seen you in years, and you waltz in here asking for a favor? You have a lot of nerve, you know. Of course we'll help, right, Apollo? Wait, Trucy? Oh, come on. It's not like you have any work anyway. Besides, we're talking about rebels and legendary treasure here. It'll be fun. Crime is fun. Why is she always into the things I'm not? Like crimes. Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. Okay, let's ponder the orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean faceless? Images of the founder, the Holy Mother of Kurain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Kurainism. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule Kurain. That is definitely how it works. I'm sure you definitely thought about every angle of this plan. Wait, suppose I believe this legend. Then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime? And only the rulers of Kurain have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Dang, it really didn't take much to convince Apollo to do crimes, huh? That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi. I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... God, even he had him read for broke. Yay, I was just thinking it was time for lunch. You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Thanks, Dad. Ooh, that tuna looks good. Chomp, nom nom nom. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. Time to enter my crime era. This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Chomp, chew, chew, chew. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 20... Wait. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Okay, now we're seeing Phoenix's dad. That's fine, I guess. They're just making stuff up now. Huh? This is my father? Sorry, I meant to say Apollo's dad. His name was Jove Justice. By Jove. Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. Happy Pride. Yeah. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. Don't ever let it go, you hear? Who died in Korea? Okay, that's new information. They didn't mention that. He died in Korea. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? Yeah, honestly, what do you want me to do at this point? My life went on, clearly. 1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport. Oh, he's back now. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot Mr. Wright is coming back today. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Or do you really, Trucy? Anyway, shouldn't I have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going. Can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. To Kurain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits. Okay. Alright. Kurain Village. We're gonna see it in beautiful HD. It looks exactly the same. Thank you. I wouldn't want it any other way. So this is Kurain, the mystical village of spirit channeling. It's like 10 miles away from Los Angeles. and where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place. Haha, I love the air here. Nothing beats mountains, huh, Apollo? Come to think of it. We used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know. That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmati's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing, the whole bus ride here. I guess it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. Wow, they really said the word piss. A real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, whoa, Dirk. No way, Prosecutor Sadmati used to be like that too? Actually, this game doesn't have an M rating. This game is T. Dual Destinies was M though. Although technically it's been re-rated because this is the trilogy version. And that only got a T rating. Two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Ha ha ha. Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? Aw, you're no fun. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? What are you? I can ask you the same. Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Huh? How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now. Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Really? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Alright then. Okay. We're just going along with this, I guess. Doctor study. So this is Dr. Buff's study. Wow, look at all those books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics they're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. All I see is a mess. What's with that white outline? Emma, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. Of course. Wait, what? It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. Oh, that's sus. We're labeling it an accidental death. That's sus as heck. What? Please tell me you're joking. As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books? Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how could he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? Okay. So the doctor died in an accident? I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder. Right, we believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Damn, that's a pretty big drop. Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. That sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor. How sad. Killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved. Okay. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. Are you saying scholars are braver than the troops? Honestly based, I agree. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. What? It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police. I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. Pops? Oh, I see. That could be a problem, considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dats should have it. Well, then, there shouldn't be any problems. So who is this gentleman you're escorting? Dirk. Oh, right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Kurain. All the way from Kurain, huh? So what do you do there? I love her boss, her current boss is from there. He knows exactly what they do over there. Emma knows exactly what they do over there. She's just being very polite. I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Kurain a better place through volunteer work. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. So, how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sad Maddie's real father, too. Oh my god, she just came out and said it. What? You mean you... And Prosecutor Sad I'm so sorry. Seems you've had quite a life. Guess she's put a few things together. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. It will really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. Okay, so we're just not telling her that. We're just gonna keep doing. We're just committing to the crime. That's what we're doing. Okay. There are a lot of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch. You don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So, what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y. Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room the once-over? I guess not. But, in exchange, you're gonna help me with my investigation. Sure, can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Okay, so we got... Looks like we got 2 of these here. We'll just go through. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving. Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all targets. Do I even want to know what this thing is for? That was fun. What was this plane? Is this a bird? Apollo, really? Is that a chicken? Looks like an airplane to me. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. It's a really weird bird. What's this jacket? It's a 2-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. Interesting. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that height, to fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. Oh! 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 What a huge window. I bet you can see the entire study from the outside. We can't do the lighter stab lighter argument. Bird plane it is. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. Oh. What a weird desk. Why is the computer like on the edge of it behind the tower? This PC is password protected. Trucy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk, that I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes, I'd better watch what I put in there. What, do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. Haha, cute. There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. Guess they don't pique your interest, scientifically speaking. Okay. Oh, that's where the body fell. So this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain? Appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night. That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window, and a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they'd found. So, you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Okay, that's evidence. We're gonna need that. Oh, there's this thing here. It looks like a animal drawing. They look like those famous geoglyph things. Oh my gosh, sick Tears of the Kingdom reference. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctor has just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. Okay, we got a whole other one right here. Oh. Wait, that statue looks familiar. It's a golden statue. It looks pretty old too. Oh my gosh, is this right? Oh my gosh, we're playing, y'all. Oh my god, we're playing Rise from the Ashes 2 right now, bro. This is so crazy. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. Wonder how he got his hands on something like this. Oh wait, hey, this bag looks familiar too. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's? No, someone left it here last night. So the doctor might have had a visitor, but how can you tell? That sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage, which means its owner is likely from overseas. Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Unless we can open it to see what's inside. Guess not. Ah, that's because you're not me. Eva Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Oh my gosh, the theme! We're so back. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook. Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Yeah, you just triggered her special interest. With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be easy as pie. That's so funny. That's so good. That's so good. That's really good. That's so funny. Is that fingerprint powder? That's right. And there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. Remember how to do this, right? I apply the powder where I think some prints might be and blow any excess off. Yeah, you gotta blow right into the 3DS screen. A 3DS microphone. Now where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase? Probably on the handle, right? Nothing. Oh, probably on this handle though, right? Yeah. Oh wow, this angle is so awkward. Okay, so this one isn't clear enough for a match. Where else could someone leave prints behind? Think, son, how might someone handle a suitcase? Start by considering what you do with them. Well, besides being wheeled or carried, they can be opened and closed. So should look for prints that would be left at those times. Okay, zipper then. Oh, maybe this though. No. I gotta switch to dust mode. I don't see anything there. Where does this thing open? The suitcase makes no sense. Wait, is this something? Okay, that's weird. Hang on, I'm gonna go BRB. Just for a few. Sorry, one sec. Okay, hi, sorry about that. Alright. What else are we dabbing here? I really wish it wasn't so like zoomed in. I can't see anything. Yeah, I don't really know what this is like asking me for. There's no zippers or anything. Thank you. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, how are you supposed to see this close? Doesn't look like there are any prints here. Are you high, my guy? My man? My dude? Achoo! Bro? Bro? What? Okay, you're telling me that's not a handprint? That's a whole ass handprint. That's a whole ass handprint. What? What more could they possibly want from me here? Bro. Okay, now you finally do it. Makes sense. I got a pretty clear print here. Okay, let me know who you think it could belong to. Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. It's Dats, probably, right? Yeah, it's Dats. Oh, yes. We have a match. Dats. Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone. Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you? I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead. Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicious man had been reported in the area. But when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot. What? Sorry about that. Kuraiini's people aren't all like him, I swear. Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe he knows something about the orb. Okay, are we done investigating? Oh, there's something else. Wait. I don't get an achievement for that. Is there a ladder over here? Okay. I guess you don't get an achievement for that, even though this page says you do. Village. Oh. I think I'm missing things, actually. Should have gotten a scene here. Coffee maker got a bunch of coffee cups. Must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. Oh, I guess I better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? What am I doing cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just if I don't keep the place clean, no one will. Dang, that's real, brother. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. This must be his research notes on the Founder's Orb. What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Kuraini's rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone in Kurain knows? Not much of a way to keep it secret. It's called Hiding Secrets in Plain Sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. Huh, that's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. Second half? Isn't the part that begins, offer thy prayers? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. Okay. Oh, that looks familiar too. There's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Yeah, it's definitely the same one. Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows, but it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend, food splatter art. That pun wounded me gravyly, Dirk. Wow. Wow, just a bang up job, everyone. What a huge wall relief. It seems to depict a spirit channeling. Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Kurain. Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted. Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes? And that her third eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above? It's said to be on her forehead. Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. I don't believe in that. It's a spiritual, I almost said spiritual. Spiral staircase. It's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up? Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh, well. Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the 2nd floor. What an odd layout for a house. Oh, I like that skull. That's a vibe. I like that. Oh, wait, there's this pot here. That's a pretty obvious one. Ami. Why is someone's name written on here? Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says W-R-I-G-H-T in super big letters. The less said about this, the better. Alright, there we go. It seems the orb isn't here. That means Dats might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. Okay, now we're actually free to move on. Always be famous. That's pretty good. What do you suppose the chances are that we'll run into Pearl? She's probably around, right? Good day to you, citizens of Kurain Village. My name is Politician, and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud. Look, something's coming this way. Politician, savior of Kurain has come to... Ah, it's you people. Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way? Oh, wow. Right, left, halt. Reclaim the glory of Kurain. It's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins? Oh, wow. Hi, Arrow. Good to see you. It's so funny seeing these Tridley references and not Apollo. Trust you have no reference for them. Yeah, the pot and like the scroll, those are pretty big. Those were kind of bombshells in their respective cases. Oh, excuse me. So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters. And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor? What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Kurain. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you? And what do you mean king? Ignorant fools, I am the politician. I am soon to be eminent politician. A man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. One sec. Maybe I should just take one of these allergy pills. I'm suffering. I'm actually suffering right now. I'm ready for a seat on the local council right now. Guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere. Jerk Q Public? What did he mean by this? But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. And rider of his grandfather's coattails. Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure. Ah, a pleasant day to you, good people of Kurain. I am Paul Atishon. Yeah, he's fun. It's time to reclaim the glory of Kurain together. A convenience store on every corner, a karaoke bar in every home. A vote for politician is a vote for a happier, hopier Kurain village. Yeah, it's a bill. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool. You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, he's a model politician. Bow, bow, bow. Now, where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there? Boom. Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly. We'll try harder next time, sir. Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Atishan family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Atishan, I see, was a prominent member of Congress, and he was born right here in Kurain. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. All I asked about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Atishans. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Trissy? I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Fair, young people today. You people really need to pay more attention to politics. Doctor's house. So what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house? He was gonna transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Kurain. The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Ami Faye. The Crystal of Ami Faye? That's right, it's been passed down for generations in the Attition family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled that doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Ami Faye being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner. Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about? Dats? It could be Dats or Dirk. Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find Dats. Dats. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon. Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal? No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine, and I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just gonna give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right, it's a purely political decision. And in exchange, your patron will get the people of Kurain to vote for you? Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday. Man, this guy. This guy. Oh, hello, Dats. Hey. Yipes! What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime, I've nothing to say to you. Dats, it's me, Dirk. Oh. Dirk, you're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. My bad, my bad. At least the grub here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks. They just sent me back to Kurain where I'd face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see, Dats. Huh? Hey, you look kinda familiar. Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How have you been? Fine. And you, Dats, you look good besides the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ. Horns. They've grown up with you just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we needed to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The Slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. I trust him. He would never lie to me. About the orb. That's what was the doctor was what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely, positively, the doctor was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Amife. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. His optimism boundless. I love it. That ain't true. The doctor said he was sure it was the real deal. All of his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that politician character was lying. Imagine that. A politician who lies. Boom. I bet he wants the orb all to himself. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. So yeah, I got it all down in writing. But, Dad, why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end here? Sounds like he was scared of you. Dad, did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. Sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. Reason for arrest. What have you done now, Dats? Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell ya. It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came for me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that? Right, so what happened after that? Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess it's what that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dog's got the last laugh. Dats, weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful? Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport. Is there any way they let you go? Not without my passport. If only I had it. Stop losing. You guys gotta stop losing your passports. Dirk, AJ, you gotta find my passport. Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dats's passport be? Oh, about the orb whereabouts. Oh, it might be in his suitcase. Maybe the doc's kid knows something. The doctor has a kid? Yeah, a bit of a shut-in, though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in? Sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your questioning. Fuddle me. Must be lunchtime. Today is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around. Perfect boy. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is not going to be easy, I know. Alright, let's head back. Taking the bus all the way back out to the boonies again. Oh, it's you again. Hey! Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago. He was? What was Daddy doing here? Good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport? Yes, that was it. Oh my gosh, this really is Rise. Oh my god, we got Phoenix and Emma interactions. This really is Rise from the Ashes too. I guess Athena really did get lost. What's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me. Of course, thanks, Emma. First and foremost, we better find Datz's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Hey, is it just me, or is there something new in here? The plane right there. Let's not forget about Datz's passport. Oh, not Athena, no. Okay, this is what we saw. What's this? A model helicopter? Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid. We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't going to be easy. Why don't you just talk to the person before you make a decision? I don't really get this whole, oh my god, shut-ins. I'm wearing a shirt that says, I hate it when people are shut-ins. Alright, what are we actually looking at here? I feel like I've seen everything there is. Yeah. That's his suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there. It's no good. It's locked tight. We should have asked him for the key. What are we gonna do about Datz's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open. Why not take it over to Datz so he can unlock it? That way you guys can continue looking for the orb. Good thinking, Trucy. Okay, here I go. Huh? What the? This thing weighs a ton. Let me try. Jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something? Knowing Datz, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Datz definitely argued with the airline workers about having to pay for an additional carry-on when he brought this thing in. Here, let me take a crack at that lock. What, are you gonna pick it? Dang, that's not very secure. There you go. That was fast. A lock like that is child's play to me. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years. You sure see a lot of action for an ex-lawyer. And here we go. That's his passport. I'll take it over to him. Thanks, Trucy. No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later. Bye. There she goes. I wish you wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation. Yeah, you gotta stay. You gotta stay on the grind set. Can't pack clothes. Gotta pack the weights. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we've had a father-son talk, huh, son? Yeah, well, over a decade. So, Apollo, how have you been? Oh, fine. I'm fine, I guess. Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. Okay. Love this. Great talk. So, what do we talk about now? Huh? Get down! Hit the dirt, son! Huh? Oh, the drone. What the? What? Apollo's dead. Oh my god, they killed him. Speak to me, son. Say something. Oh, that's smart. Yo, maggots, what do you think you're doing invading Buff airspace? It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me, you yellow-bellied yahoos. Whoa, it can talk. What kind of drone is this, anyway? Drone, nothing. That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier. You got that, you lowly grunts? Oh, what the who now? Buff? Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls. He's controlling this thing? Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him. Got it. Sergeant Buff? Sergeant Buff, sir, you forgot to say sir. Ain't you never seen a war movie before? Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir. Better. Much better. Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier. Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Right Anything Agency. And my rank is, fledgling lawyer, sir? Affirmative. Private Justice? Private? Listen up, diaper baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear? Oh, sir, yes, sir. Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops. Huh? Oh, you want my name, unit, and rank too? I'm Dirk Sadmati. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is, leader, sir. Diaper baby. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commandeer Dirk. Wait a second. What's with that ridiculous mop you call a head? Soldier should be clean cut. Sorry, but this is my signature look. Whoa. Fine. I'll get a haircut before we ship out. Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed out on that battlefield. No place for leave-in conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that. He's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors. This is gonna be harder than I thought, son. Sergeant Buff. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir? Affirmative. But I can see everything you do from here, so... 10 hut, soldier, wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm gonna whip you sheltered peaceniks into shape. With what, your charming personality? Look, it's got a camera and speakers too. And that's not all, Commandeer. With these arms, I can cook and clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Snap to it on the double. Clean my toilet. As if I don't see enough of this toilet back at the office. The thing's pretty handy. Us Defiant Dragons could use one of those. Ha 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 ha! Yes, it is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense. Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room? Ah! Holding up in a stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. A timeless strategy still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers. I meant no offense. It was just an observation. So the greenhorn who ain't even discharged a firearm's got something to say, does he? Sorry, it won't happen again, sir. Darn toot. Now state your intentions, soldier. Or please. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Ore to us. What? Papa promised you that? He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is. Oh. Did he not know? Papa, why? Why'd you have to die? Oh, maybe he did know. It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps at all, I know how you feel, Sergeant. What'd I do now? You insignificant maggot. What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost Mama, and now I've lost Papa. You lost your mother too? Aw. She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone. Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I had yet to engage my siege defense strategy. In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. It was arson. It happened so suddenly. Before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came, so Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out a window, and jumped. She did what? She was like a walking, talking medal of valor, my mama was. She delivered me safely to terra firma with the perfect executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground. She sounds like a superhero or something. But from that high, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live. Oh man. I don't know what to say. And the person who started the fire? He was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace. I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama, Papa. Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. You must really feel alone now. Apollo, I imagine you know what he's going through. I do? The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who's suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. Oh, wait, am I showing him the picture? Take that. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this? What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died in a fire. What? Unlike your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son. But, Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine. Sorry for your loss anyway, he's a picture of my dad. Oh no. Well, okay, he died when I was little, but I also had a dad once. Just so you know. I have, and that's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? No, I lost her too. What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like. Wow. Sergeant Buff, this experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him. Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal. Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Oh. He brought us tendies. Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. And call me Sarge. Don't be shy, we're a band of brothers now. Ha 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 ha. Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. Dirk's getting way too much of a kick out of this. Show me the orb. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? It was here at Papa's study until last night. But he said he was going to go hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somewhere in the village, I'd guess. He said he'd found a suitable hiding place for it. So it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where. Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the place again. We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. It might steer us towards the hiding place. Let's do that first. So, Sarge, what was your father like? Papa was as kind as Mama was courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me. What do you mean? I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics. What a fine father. He even quit his position at the university to move here. He did. He did. He gave up his beloved research position just for me. As a parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said. Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now. There's no one in the world I respect him more than him. But that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels. Man. Okay, we gotta examinate. This computer could provide some useful information. BSIOS. Drat, it's password protected. Dirk, you're good at getting into places you're not supposed to. Don't look at me, I don't know the first thing about computers. Ha 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 ha, leave it to me. A modern day warrior must be well versed in technology and have mean pride. Ha ha ha, Joel Pride, let's go, Pride Month. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield. Is that it? Does he have an anime girl as a desktop? And I'm in. Looks like modern day warriors have to have mean keyboard skills too. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, what's this? An email message. Now this is interesting. It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. I deciphered the patterns but have yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key. Here, I put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier. What about this? Ah! Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all humans! What's this thing's problem? It's an oop-art, an out-of-place artifact. Papa wanted it in an online auction. An online auction. Yes, he said it's an alien weapon that destroyed an entire ancient civilization. Where do I even start with an explanation like that? Pretty cool, though. Sarge, sir, do you ever read these books? Why, of course, soldiers must have extensive knowledge as well as fighting prowess. I'm learning all I can each and every day in preparation for the big battle. The big battle? You know, for when I go back to school. I'll need to be up to date on every subject. Stuff like, you know, the latest comics and Hollywood gossip. Oh, I see. What about reading, writing, and arithmetic? Well, I'm rooting for you, Sarge. Thanks, I'll try my best. He's fun. Okay. What else do we got here? The coat? It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet and there's fresh mud on it. That must be someone wore it recently. Indeed, maybe even as recently as last night. Sarge, did it rain here last night? Negative. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Then how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet? When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me. That means it got like this later at night? Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue. Okay, what about over here? We looked at the suitcase, but let's look again. It's Datz's suitcase. It's full of survival gear and questionable souvenirs. But we already got his passport, so we can leave it be for now. Okay. This urn with Ami painted on it looks really old, but I don't think it's going to provide any info we need. Is your room upstairs, Sarge? Hi, Graphy, welcome. I love the... Yeah, I know. I love how, like... Yeah, Arrow pointed out earlier, but it's really funny how there's so many references to the trilogy, but all the characters in the room right now have no context for any of it. It's really funny. Yes, it's the one at the end of the hall. Why do you say you come out so we can enjoy a snack together? But I promise we won't bite. Oh right, they didn't actually write it. They didn't actually write anything, so they have to just put in references. I was joking earlier that it's Rise from the Ashes 2, and I was like, wow, Emma and Phoenix interactions. This really is Rise from the Ashes 2. Wow. Then I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. No, wait. Dirk, you better apologize quick. I'm sorry for pushing. Very well, as long as you don't do it again, I'll let it slide this one time. Okay, I guess he's not coming out. Oh, there's shoes here, there's kicks. There's kicks, there's shoes. It's a shoe cubby. Those shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. Ah, these boots here are a little damp. And it looks like there's something inside this one. Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night. They might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look. Oh, that's a boot. There's a snake in my boot. I might get a better look inside if we undid these straps. There's a question mark on the bottom of this boot. Oh, I didn't even see that. Papa had those custom made for his archaeological fieldwork. He had the soul of an adventurer. This boot had the soul of an adventurer too. That's actually kind of cool. The question mark. Are we zooming? Oh, I see something. There's some muck in there. Looks like some kind of glowing moss. It could have come from wherever the doctor went last night. Must have gotten in with some of that mud. Might be worth looking into, if it'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb. Okay. Is that it? Is that all? Are these the doctors? Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he'd been having trouble reading lately. Those glasses seem to help. Reading glasses, eh? I'll just hold on to these. Dirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading, too. Perish the thought. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's go over what we've learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat. And it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge? Negative, comrade. I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since we moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that. Are we moving back? Reclaim the glory of Crane. Ugh, it feels like somebody's watching me and it's really creeping me out. Oh, it's just politicians' campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever. I've got more important things to be paying attention to. What great weather. It really lifts the spirits. I know. After our little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Just look at that mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Oh, so hunting's a no-go. Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then. Politician, literally. And his father's name is a petition. Apollo, something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? No, not those. What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. What are we talking about here? Election fraud. Big boulder. According to the sign, it's called the Crane Boulder. Also says that a spirit dwells within it. A rock with a spirit in it. It's called animism, the belief that spirits dwell within inanimate objects. They probably enshrined this boulder as a sacred object. A tradition of worshipping such objects is similar to our tradition in Korean. Interesting. Who knew dirt could make sense every once in a while? What about this? What about this canvas here? Oh, whoops. What do we have here? Oh, looks like an unfinished picture, like something a little kid might paint. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of. I think it's supposed to be nighttime, but what's that thing on the left? Oh, that looks like the colors of the raincoat. A monster or some kind of alien, perhaps? In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. What did you expect from a little kid? A little kid? Oh no! Oh no, oh no. Honestly, GG's. What can I possibly do to fix this? I'll never come back from this. Oh, it's you, Pearl. Why, Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise. It's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? Of course, this is Pearl Fay. She's a spirit medium here in Crane Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my, client. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Nice to meet you too, and what a polite little girl you are. Actually, I'm a high schooler. Whoops, sorry about that. So you're a spirit medium. Does that mean you could channel spirits then? Yes, I'm still in training though. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling. Gosh, she looks so much like Maya here. Well, no, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady. Yeah, she picked up a lot of Maya traits, didn't she? It's good. Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there is so much more I must learn. Mystic Maya? Oh, right, Maya Fay, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves. Yes, she's an amazing medium. And soon she'll be the next head of the Fay clan, too. Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one. Hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way here? Oh, here, Mr. Apollo. Oh, just a small matter to take care of. Wait, what happened to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into? Edgeworth's here! Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here? Oh, so it's a different matter then. Okay, so Phoenix is here, Edgeworth is here. What's going on? What is happening? What is happening up here in this village right now? I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something. Gosh, they're really just bringing out everybody now. Instead of writing, we're just doing references and characters. Next, they're gonna bring out Clavier, right? Clavier runs against politician. Comes to the village, plays guilty love once, instantly gets elected. The end. Wow. That is quite a sprite. Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district's chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Crane? Well, no point obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Crane Village, don't you, Pearl? Yes, I was born and raised here. This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night. Yeah, it's almost like they're writing that as this. Writing this as the series finale. What we found in the doctor's study. Okay, let's talk to her first. What a peaceful place. Ah, nothing beats mountain air. Many of the villagers have left for the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, and fireflies in the summer. Plus the big, beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain. The ocean? What do you say we go over for a swim, son? Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Pearl, Crane Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right? Yes, and I'm part of a long line of mediums. I've never seen a channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away? No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name. Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name? That's an amazing ability. It is, but it can only be learned by those with a gift occurring in certain bloodlines, and years of intense training. At present, Mystic Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits. Oh dang, I thought it was kind of like Pearl had very weak spirit channeling abilities. Maybe she's actually gotten better. Looks like spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Kurain. I heard there used to be many more of us a long time ago, but now we are in very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay, they want the thrill of the big city. Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. But what about you? Are you not interested in things like that? Who, me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and, well, oh, never mind. It's okay, Pearl, you are at that age after all. Oh, wow. Okay, let's bring up Politician. Oh, we met this weirdo earlier named Politician. Do you know anything about him? Really? Okay, I might have been thinking of someone else then. Yes, he's been campaigning a lot around here lately. It's not like we've seen her for like 4 games. And the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day. Oh, well. The local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace. Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Attition family is so powerful. Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince? He seems pretty intent on winning here in Crane. Is there some special reason why? I'm not sure, but I have an idea. The spirit mediums of Crane once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's what he's after. Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections. The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Kurain has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. And also by eroding human rights, but either way, it's fine. It must play a similar role in this village. Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins. So basically, as Politician's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Crane Village? Okay, now I have to show her something. The moss. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow? That looks like Mitama moss. It grows on Mount Mitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark. Mount Mitama. See that mountain over there? That's Mount Mitama. And how will one get there? You could take a bus from that bus stop over there. May I ask why you are so interested in that moss? Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something, but it seems he hid it somewhere last night. He did. Maybe that's why he, Pearl? Do you know something that might help us? Well, sounds like I better find out what she knows. Where Doctor went. Pearl, do you have any idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night? Well, about that. All I know is Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Mitama. Huh? My bracelet! It's reacting! Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. Oh my gosh. Perceive. Huh. Listen again. What are we looking for here? I'm not really sure what we're looking at there. It's probably, I think it's probably this. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty slight animation, though. That's pretty hard to spot. Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Mitama. I could tell because you'd rub your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it. Oh, well, that nighttime painting is yours, isn't it? This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff. I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I'm going to guess that while you were out here painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Mitama from the bus stop. No, I didn't see anything like that, I swear. No, I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture.
Take that!
Easy. You think that's the doctor? I may not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person. Okay, if this isn't a person, then what is it? That's a rain spirit. Why is she being so cagey with us? And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop? Oh, rain spirits have places to go too. This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is Dr. Buff, and this piece of evidence proves it. The quote.
Take that!
This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture? You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to lie, but... I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night. It's alright, just please tell me everything you know. Of course. I was painting out here last night when the doctor came up to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat, even though it wasn't raining, and a helmet with a light on it. Sounds like he was well prepared for something. I know, that's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled, like he hadn't noticed me there. And then he suddenly said, "Please don't tell anyone you saw me here." Why would he want to silence you like that? Something must have happened to spook him, and he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. But where could he have been going dressed like that? My best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Mitama. I heard there's a cave where mediums of the Korean tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it there are some sort of mystical ruins in there. Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Well, we should get going now, but thanks for all your help, Pearl. You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care. What do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp. This treasure hunt is shaping out to be the real deal. Haha, really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Oh yeah, by the way, we're still committing crimes. This is still crimes. Still harboring fugitives. Like a boss. Whew, I'm all out of breath. Oh, come on, that was nothing. And you're so much younger than me. I, don't normally get this much exercise. Need a break? No, I'm fine. Turk, look, there's meat of a boss growing in that cave over there. This must be where the doctor was last night. I love it. Awesome. Epic gating in a crime style. I can't see a thing. Relax, your eyes will adjust eventually. Now follow me. I really think we need a flashlight, Dirk. Should have brought one along then, son. Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait, were you holding out on me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You? Whoa, someone just pushed me. Apollo. What the? Apollo. What happened? Ow. Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall. I don't know. But I don't think we'll be getting out the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do with press on, son. How can you even see in here? Come on, let's go. Hey, wait. One false step and we're dead. What in the world should we do? Seek a way out. Oh gosh. Go forward. I guess we keep going. There must have been some path for Dr. Butt to follow when he came to hide the orb. Right. By the way, it looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift. Oh, a flashlight. From lawyer to spelunker. How do I always get myself into these situations? Hey, Bluffy. Good to see you. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're in a cave. I'm in a dark cave right now. Objection! Oh my gosh, maybe it was Phoenix who gave us that flashlight. He's saying objection, what? Oh no. We're never gonna make it out alive, I hope you know. Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade or the edge of a cliff. Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave, I would have never taken your request, Dirk. Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other. There'd really better be a way out of here. We'll find one before you know it. You'll see. What a pickle indeed. Oh wow, we're not getting any further. We're not getting anywhere here. Oh my gosh, I sure hope I seek a way out of this zero escape of this situation with zero escape. Zero time dilemma. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like a maze in here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to. Yeah, this cave goes deeper than I thought. Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out. If two guys were in a cave and one hit the other in the head with a rocket, that would be messed up. It would be it's even more messed up considering there's at least 3 guys in this cave currently. We just don't know where the third guy is. Ever the optimist, aren't you? Maybe we should cut our losses while we still can. No, forge ahead. Even if we were to turn back, we wouldn't make up that wall of solid rock. So I guess we keep going. Ah, how did I get stuck wandering around in a dark cave again? It's definitely not my job description. Listen, son, only the true accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking. And that helped you to become an accomplished attorney, how? It didn't, but when you need to earn a living, you'll take on any job just to survive. Me personally, no. There's not really a lot of caves around here. I'd like to do it someday, though. That could be a fun little vacation. Yeah. How is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. My first trial really put me through the ringer. And my next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties. Does she ever do that sprite otherwise? Oh my gosh, we get a Gavin sprite? Wait. Oh my god, he's here. And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as hair forehead. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword. Oh my gosh, it's him. Sounds like you've seen quite a bit. You're telling me. Listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long. Clavier jump scare. It's fine, Dirk. What happened happened. Guy who's definitely not fine with it. Careful, the ground doesn't feel as solid here. What? Sure think so many losers. Yeah. Yeah, when you start reflecting on your life thus far, that's kind of GG's. Not again! Ah! We're so cooked. Excuse me for dropping in. Hey, Apollo, can you hear me? Dirk? Apollo, wake up. You messed up big time. Huh? Where are we? Whoa, what is this place? This is what you find when you go spelunking, by the way. I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Let alone 10 miles away from downtown Los Angeles. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here? I mean, those look like fingerprints over there. Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that orb. Kurain runs on spelunking. Spelunking donuts. Okay, okay, I think we're examining. There's footsteps here. And a water bottle. These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottoms of the boots we saw in his study. So he made it all the way down here. The water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere. Really? Because these are the only set I see. He must have been looking for something. Ah, those prints. They are coming out of that lake. Hey, you're right. But that when Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. Bottle. What's a plastic bottle doing here? There's a seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow. Weird. This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here. It's no good, it's locked tight. There's no way to open it? Doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole. Which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside. It's a big stone altar. One false move and some good might come and smite us. Some god might come and smite us. Oh, come on, it's not all doom and gloom. I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirk. Ha 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 ha. You've got me there, son. Dear gods, please smite me now. Nothing particularly interesting here. Whoa. So that's the hole we fell through. Doesn't look like we'll be going back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from way up there. Yeah, that was pretty touch and go. You definitely could have hit your head on one of those rocks. Indeed, if that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history. You passed out the moment you hit the water. Yeah, well, water's not really my thing. This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we either go back through that hole or find some other way out. Ugh, why am I always between a rock and a hard place? Literally. What about this driftwood here? Driftwood? How'd that get in here? By drifting on in, I'd assume. The only question is, from where? Whermst. This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom. A bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system? My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there. The water. It's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean. Didn't Pro mention something about the ocean? Like how it's on the other side of the mountain? Driftwood. Yeah. Why do they call it driftwood when it drift in from the ocean, drift out the cave? Some of what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As far after this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Come now, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all. A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Wood, 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 wood. Yes, wood, wood, wood. Wood, wood. Buffalo, buffalo. How can you laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. This thing is covered with pictures. And hey, each section also rotates. Oh my gosh, it's a Rubik's Cube. Take a look at this, son. See the picture of a dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one is of a Kurainese butterfly and a Mitama. I wonder if they're clues for figuring out how to open this box. Oh, really? There's a big button here. Huh, nothing happened. Well, that's it. It appears this box uses a picture-based combination lock. We'll have to arrange the pictures on each side in the correct sequence. Let's see, there's the dragon and tiger fight, a Kurainese butterfly with a Mitama, and a number of other pictures too. Dirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it. You read my mind, son. I think this will help us open the puzzle box. Maybe this? Oh, this is probably it. Oh my gosh, we're puzzling, we're escaping. We're seeking a way out. Dr. Buff's research notes mentioned the Song of Ceremony. With dragon and tiger battle. Maybe it's lyrics in the pictures on the box that correspond somehow. It did have something poetry based, didn't it? Each dial has 6 pictures, and there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Funky puzzle box. Here comes justice. Okay, so you can just toggle this. That's nice. Okay, so when dragon and tiger battle. So that's got to be this one. The founder offers divine protection. Could be that? Okay. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama. The favor of the orb is restored. No way, I'm not so sure about that. I think it's probably this one and then that one. It won't all bad. Maybe the pictures are in the right order. This case should open if the pictures are arranged properly, but... Okay, so... When Dragon and Tiger do battle... Maybe I'm not going by line. Maybe I'm going by, like, stanza. Every time you click the right... Oh! What? Okay, I'm gonna do the butterfly one this time. Offer thy prayers, fervent as fire. That's praying, right? Descending upon us in all glory, the founder bestows the greatest power known. It's gotta be that, right? This has gotta be it. Nor. Wait, I think I'm on the right track, but you know what it is? There's angles. I had it right, but you have to angle one of them. It's actually two different ones making a picture. It opened. So this is the Founder's Orb. We did it, son. The orb is finally ours. Bungie just picks it up and drops it instantly, and it shatters in a million pieces. Alas, the Founder's Orb is ours, and it's all thanks to you, son. Well done. Then again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy. Oh, haha, it's no big deal. I found it. Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning led us here, and I'd say that's truly impressive. I don't know about that. All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today, and I couldn't be prouder. Will you cut it out already? Before I turn into a sun-ripened tomato. I think I've heard that line before. With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Garan regime. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's gotta be such a good sound. So how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not gonna try to become a spirit medium, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that. So then are you gonna use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Garan? Like demanding she abolishes the Defense Culpability Act? If you're just tuning in now, basically the Defense Culpability Act is a law in Khura'in that means that if someone is convicted of a crime, their defense lawyer is also convicted of that same crime. Which is very awesome and very productive and makes for a very functional law system. Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but ridiculous. The main thing is returning this to the kingdom of Khura'in. After all, as a sacred relic of Khura'inism, this is where it belongs. Really? That's all you wanted to do? Mm-hmm. Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it and why. I'm not sure I follow. The official story is that the orb was stolen from the Tempul Temple treasure room. Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They also said your group was behind the theft. That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you think really stole the orb? The orb's significance? The significance of the orb? I really haven't a clue. Well, I think it was one of the royals. Really? Someone from the royal family? Yeah, and I've got a pretty good idea which one it was. He knows who it is. Care to share your hunch? All I'll say at this point is this. We are totally pondering the orb. Turnabout pondering. Security is pretty tight, but security's not that tight. There was literally a whole case in the beginning of the game about this. The royals have unfettered access to the treasure room. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss. But why would a member of the royal family do that? That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, a Kurainese royal stealing a national treasure of such religious significance? And then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons? Sounds like a conspiracy or something. I'm glad you're keeping up, Apollo. This guy's a wanted fugitive, by the way. We're hiding that from everybody. I agree, and if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public, it would be seen as an utter sacrilege to those who truly reveal the Holy Mother. So if this were to go public, support for the Garan regime would weaken. But that's not all. This is just a hunch, but I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Kurain to its very core. And I'm gonna find out what. He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Dirk, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Kurain? There's that, but I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta. What do you mean? This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed. Nayuta, I never thought that our reunion would take place in a courtroom. Oh, so you've run into each other already. Yeah, and he wasted a lot of my time with his very long animations. Yeah, but he was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff, but now... He tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind and to let it go and move on. Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garan's influence. He wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. Front-facing Nayuta jump scare, woo! I vow to bring the Garan regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do. Why? I didn't realize his eyebrows were so intense. We didn't quite see that from his side profile. That's what he swore to do, but that was also 5 years ago. He'd been the shining star of the Defiant Dragons and our greatest hope. Wait, Nayuta was a dragon? He was. But these days he's more like Garan's lapdog. Talk about a complete about face. Why would he do that? Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. I can't believe they were hiding it from us this whole time. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair. I see. The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering, and he is suffering in silence. Nayuta is suffering. Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system, but something forces him to bend to Garan's will, and it's tearing him apart. But it's been 5 years. Do you really think he even still wants to reform the legal system? As long as he carries what I've taught him in his heart, I do. Dirk's teachings. A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us. That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will. That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dirk and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common. That's why I've held onto this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Korean. There are lawyers! Prosecutors are lawyers! Why do they still keep doing this translation thing? I don't get it. It's stupid. It's so stupid. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory. And this badge here is a testament to that belief. I wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us. He does. That much I'm sure of.
A dragon never yields.
Oh, that's so cool. I know that belief is etched deep in his heart. I'd bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood. This unshakable faith and confidence, it's what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids. Nayuta used to say with great pride, Joe Pride, I have the blood of the dragon within me. Yes, and that's why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garan regime. So that's your other reason for starting a revolution. Yes, I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for? I wouldn't know. Now that we have the orb, on to the next problem. Getting out of here. We're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. You can climb it, don't worry about it. That hole we fell through is way too high to climb up to. Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the ocean. Wait a second, you're not suggesting we swim our way out of here. That's exactly what I'm suggesting. But we have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there. Not a problem. How is that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's really a passage to the ocean? Well, one of us has to try, and I'm the better swimmer. Time's a wasting. I'll be back before you know it, son. You will never see him again. Dirk. He's gone. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. Uh-oh. It's been 20 minutes. I hope he's okay. What's going on? What did you do, Dirk? Oh. The water. It's rising and fast. Ah! Oh my god. Need air. I don't know how to swim if I don't grab onto something that floats. Grab onto that wood, dummy. Girl, you was eating wood. This is bad. I better think of something quick. This has got to work, right? I've got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat. Hey, maybe I can use this like an oxygen tank. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to stay calm and be more rational about this. The puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. It must have been designed to stay put, even at high tide. Wait, that's it. Dr. Buff must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps. I drowned before I made it out. This is not good. The water's almost up to the top of the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. So just climb out the hole. Why are you freaking out? Oh, it's no use, the hole's still too high up. I'll have to find another way, and quick, before I drown. Dude, just just climb out. I'm not a great swimmer either, but come on, dude. The water's just high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm saved. All I have to do is go back the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back over that wall of rock. Here goes. Huh? The hole is full of rubble. The tunnel collapsing above must have filled it in after we fell through it. This can't be happening. Apollo's gonna freaking die, dude. No, I can't give up now. I refuse to die here. This is like the highest stakes we've had in this entire game. The water, I can't. I can't breathe. It's Jover. Is this the end? Dirk, I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like to drown. I would have eaten that sushi if I'd known it would be my last meal. I feel like I've been through this before. Now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountains. Nayuta and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up in the rapids. I love how he's drowning right now and he still has time to reminisce. I thought we were goners, but then... Nayuta! Apollo! Hold on, I'm coming. Aww. Wah, wah. That was a close one. Thought I'd lost you two. I'm sorry, Dirk. Alright, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry? Thank you, Father. You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why? What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand? Aww. Hey, Dirk. This isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back from America someday, right? Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here. Promise. Okay, you promised. Dirk, I waited and waited for the day you'd come and take me home. But you never came. That's why I tried to forget about you and my life back in Kurain. Dirk, why? Why didn't you... Yeah. Yeah. Apollo! Apollo, can you hear me? He did it. Dirk? Still can't swim, eh? You came back. But why? I said I'd come for you, didn't I? Yeah, but you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to... Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're being pulled under. What's going on? Why is this happening? Huh? We're in question marks. Oh, we're back in the village. Where? You finally came to, son. Get your fill of seawater? Good thing your name's not Neptune, huh? Dirk? You're telling me. Check it out, snot's coming out of his nose. What a miraculous escape. Not even some of the escape artist greats could pull that off. What on earth happened? Sorry it took me so long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near the undersea cavern. He tied a rope to me and I came and grabbed you. Then he yanked me back. Oh, so that's what pulled us under with such force. Don't forget about me. I assisted in your escape back too, Polly. I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons. But an undersea cavern? Now that was a first. Dirk, he risked his life for me. Dirk, I'm only alive because of you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I, just did what any father would do for his son. Aww, he saved my life yet again. I guess seawater doesn't make for much of a meal. It's because Polly didn't have any sushi. Oh, yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Oh, that's right. Hey, AJ. Dirk had me buy this for you. Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some more this time around? Yeah, thanks. Chomp, nom nom nom. Oh wow, this is delicious. Glad you approve. I better get some before you eat them all. Chomp, chew, chew, chew. Just like old times. Dirk used to slice up the fish he caught and we'd all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish. Chomp, munch, munch, munch. Hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ. Here you go. Whoa, so that's what it looks like. You found the legendary treasure. Nice work, Polly. Thanks. Guess you could say, mission accomplished. With the orb, our revolution could take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast till dawn. Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party. After all that, I just want to go to bed. Sure wish Nayuta was here. Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these together again. The revolution. If it can bring back those happy days, you can sign me up for. Sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Right, left, halt. Here he is, Nasty Man himself. Ah, it's him again. Well done. Then again, I always knew you could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm impressed you both made it out of there alive. Wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit? It sounds so bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction. So, it was you. You no good son of a... Eep! Don't look at me like that! The crystal of Amife is mine, now hand it over! Over my dead body! Eek! Detective, help! Oh yeah, she's really gonna help you. Yeah, I know. Emma, what's going on here? He filed a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom. Okay, and you're just going with it? That's him, the one with the long hair. Arrest him this instant. He's the thief that made off with the Attition family's most precious heirloom. Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning. Down at the police station. I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Attition seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges. This is not good. If Dirk gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Kurain to face execution. Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal, or orb as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Hold it!
Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dirk in. He received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction. Is that so? Can you prove it? Of course. This should sufficiently prove that the orb now belongs to Durf. That. Take a look at this agreement. What do we have here? Let's see. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement. Not so fast. That's not the Founder's Orb. It's the Crystal of Ami-Fe, which means their agreement is null and void. This is going nowhere fast. You could say that again. Then it will just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo? Oh, hi. Mr. Wright. Daddy. What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost. Oh, yeah. Emma mentioned she had seen him around. What are you doing at Curry Village, Mr. Wright? Mr. Attition has retained me as his lawyer. Wait, you're his lawyer? Bro, what? Mr. Wright, why are you serving as Mr. Attition's lawyer? Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff. And it seems he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen. It's because those shifty insurgents were harassing poor Dr. Buff. So I knew I might need a lawyer if things went south. I figured with a celebrated lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong. Is this what you came back from Kurain for, Mr. Wright? It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Plus, Mr. Attition is a very important client. They know each other, but I've never heard Mr. Wright mention his name before. Yeah, what's going on, Phoenix? Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Attition's family heirloom? That's my client's assertion. He says it's the crystal of Ami-Fe. Apparently, it's the crystal she once used when channeling spirits. Who's Ami-Fe? She brought Kuraini's channeling to Japan, and her descendants brought it here. Her true origins are still rather murky, but what's clear is she is the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Oh, so she's like the one they call the founders in Kurain, the Holy Mother. Apollo, I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. I may not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handing the crystal over to you. What? Are you saying... I'm really sorry it's come to this, but... Mr. Wright, I don't understand. Let me spell it out then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, then I will be seeing you in court. What? What's gotten into you, Daddy? Nothing. This is strictly business. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off? What are the odds? Luckily for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss. How did it come to this? Isn't that like some kind of conflict of interest? But when has that ever stopped us before, I guess? Mr. Wright, please, don't do this. Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it now here. When it's now clear we're headed to court. That's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to. I don't believe it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright in court? Daddy, Apollo, no, we can't have our agency's talent competing against each other. It's too late, Trucy. The die has been cast. We each have to fight for our client's best interests. But... So, what's it going to be, Apollo? Are we going to have to take this to trial? This sucks, man. I had to battle Mr. Wright in court? The legendary Phoenix Wright? Phoenix is really haunting the narrative at this point, isn't he? No matter how many trials of his I've watched. No matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dirk to at least try. What should I do? Battle Mr. Wright, obviously. There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. Literally, this poor guy. He's gonna leave law after this. I'm ready to fight for my client, even if it means facing off against you. All right. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. The kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win. You got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. First Daddy, now you? Polly, you're not seriously. Sorry, Trucy, but I have to do this. Apollo. All right then, I better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court. Daddy, no, wait! A fine mess I've gotten you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in Korean now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix. I'll be fine. After all, I've come a long way too. Who knows, I could even end up winning. There's always a chance. Right? You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves what we found is indeed the Founder's Orb, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed too. This is our chance to finally pull them out of the shadows. The first step of your revolution, huh? Yes, the revolution to restore Kurain to its former glory and save Nayuta's soul. Dirk, I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're gonna win this one. You'll see. I know you can do it, son. Bow, bow, bow. It doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Right. I have to win this for Dirk. And for Nayuta. His salvation along with all of Kurain depends on it. To be continued. Man, this is pretty wild. It feels like the pacing is caught up almost a little bit, but it's still pretty wild, huh? Phew. I think that allergy med actually helped, but I do feel a little woozy. All right, I think that's gonna be all for me tonight. I gotta throw in the towel for tonight. The wildness will get even wider. Oh, we got so much left. We got so much left. Just to give you a little background here, we got, yeah, this is like a fully packed. I mean, this is the last mainline case, so it's pretty packed. This is a long one for sure. We'll have time for this yet. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. Thank you for watching. This has been a fun time. Game's finally starting to get it feels like everything's kind of starting to come together a little bit. I do hope it sticks to landing somewhat. Hey, we never actually found out what happened with Athena. Phoenix was there in the village, but where was Athena? What was up with that? What's going on with Athena? I'm scared. I'm so scared. Where's Athena? I'm scared. It's a giant whiplash at all angles. I'm looking forward to it. And then there's also the DLC case, Turnabout Time Traveler, which we're gonna play, so you're not gonna be ready to this game quite yet. Oh, I'm okay. It's allergy season. It's whipping me particularly hard this week. I think I just need to take a Benadryl and calm down. I'll be all right. Anyway, that was all I had for this week's schedule. I will post one probably tomorrow night. And then I also have an Epic Mickey that's going to come out like tomorrow afternoon on YouTube. Yeah. And that's pretty much all she wrote for now. I've been stepping back a little bit from the full schedule because I've just been kind of busy, but things are gonna stabilize a little bit starting in the next couple of weeks. Just been very busy with my Forest Maiden duties, you know how it is. Yep. I am gonna be on a vacation in like it's pretty much locked in now. I'm gonna have a vacation in like late July, so next month actually. But I do have my laptop, so I'm going to attempt to do some streaming during that time, because it's going to be like a week that I'm going to be gone. So I'm going to try to do at least 1 or 2. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully the internet and the place I stay is good enough. It should be okay. Hopefully. We're trying to find one that has at least decent net. So yeah. That's the whole reason I got that darn laptop, and I haven't even done it for that yet. But yeah. Either way. Lots of fun to be had. And we'll play some more Halo next week as well. It'll be fun. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. Hopefully I can afford to add another game to the mix sometime in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, it's kind of nice to just do short. I mean, obviously this game is really long, but it's nice to do shorter games like with Halo that I can just finish in a few streams. So it's awesome. It's good. Thank you. Okay. All right, I'm going to head off. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope it is very restful for you. And I'll see you again soon. Probably, actually, hang on. I think probably next Wednesday. I think I'll probably keep with the Wednesday schedule and come back on that day. And we'll be back. We'll probably be back in like the next couple of weeks. Like this coming week is pretty busy. And then the week after that kind of is. But after that, it kind of settles down a little bit. So, yeah. But we'll do at least 2 of these and at least 2 videos on YouTube. I can manage that schedule pretty well. Yep. Just temporary for now. All right. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you in the next one. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. Thank you. Good night.